When you thought about measuring your life, what was the one thing that you measured? It was money. And so what I set out to do with this book was to try to create a new scoreboard, a new way of measuring your life around the pillars and the things that really do fundamentally create this good life, if you will, that we are all seeking to build. That is what the 5 types of wealth is about.
What if the real risk isn't failure? It's spending your whole life chasing a version of success that was never yours to begin with. Welcome back, or welcome to the Finding Mastery podcast, where we dive into the minds of the world's greatest thinkers and doers. I'm your host, Dr. Michael Gervais, by trade and training, a high-performance psychologist. Now, the whole idea behind these conversations is quite simple: to sit with the extraordinaries, to learn about how they work from the inside out. Today's conversation is with Sahil Bloom, a former private equity investor who made a radical life shift after realizing he might only see his parents 15 more times.
Within 45 days, I had left my job. We had sold our house in California, and my wife and I had moved 3,000 miles across the country to live closer to both of our sets of parents. We had taken an action and created time.
That gut check moment, it led him to redefine what it means to live well. For him.
I never talked to anyone who said that their enough life was traveling around on a private jet by themselves. I know many people, and I'm sure you do, who have way more money than I do, but are not wealthy because they are constantly chasing some version of more that the world has handed them.
The invitation here is to explore what you are really optimizing for in your life. Are your daily actions aligned with what you say matters most?
There are 2 types of priorities in life. There are the priorities we say we have, and there are the priorities our actions show we have. Oftentimes, there's a huge gap between the 2. And closing that gap is how your life improves.
Let's dive into this week's conversation with Sahil Bloom.